God wants the best for me, and I've got to give Him my best. And that's me. Be the best you. That means I can't knock Susie, I can't knock Granny, I can't knock Donna, because they have to handle their own stuff. But I've got to be the best me that I can be. Day in, I've got to stay being the best, doing the best that I can. Number 2 is this: being the best with the essentials. Many times we have a lot of the essentials that as Christians or as what we ought to be doing, and we don't do this. Charles Stanley, I think last year he came out with a group of 9 things, the characteristics of a Christian, and they were good. I did pull 4 of them that I'd like to talk about today. And I don't know what verses he used. God had my own verses, but he brought 4 things that I think is essentials for us. Being the best in the essentials. We got to have that. You got to be best at some things. At some things you got to be best at. And number 1 is praying. It's not hard to pray, folks. But that's one of the least things that we do. Have you noticed that in your life? I want you to pray. No. Well, then do it. You know? In Jeremiah chapter 33 and verse 3, and you've heard me read this verse before because I love it so much. It says, "Call to me, and I will answer you, and will tell you great and hidden things that you have not known." Is that not God? Is that not what God wants to do in our life? But He just simply says, in Jeremiah, He says, "But you have got to call me." I say all the time, how do I know unless you tell me? One of the biggest arguments we may have in our house, she goes, "I told you this." Huh? You don't have it. You've had that, right? You've had that, right? And I say, "You didn't tell me. I told you." Well, sometimes I look at God and I think, "God, I come to you. I prayed." And God's like, "Oh, you didn't." Huh? Because here's what we do. Much like what we do with our spouses, we don't want to go to them and say, because we might have heard what they told us. Take out the trash. Mow the yard. Paint the house. Whatever. I don't know. We don't want to hear stuff that we're going to have to do something. And we do the same thing with God. And all God says is, "Call to me, and I'm going to answer you. I'll be there for you." One thing I try to pride myself, if you call me, unless I'm dead to the world and asleep, I will call you back. You call me. That is what God wants us to do. Call me, I'll answer you, and I'll tell you what you need to hear. The great and the hidden things, the things you don't even know about. I will tell you those things. Being the best is we got to be best at the essentials, and that's one of them that we ought to all have is pray. We ought to all pray. Being the best of the essentials not only requires praying, but it requires listening to God. And by the way, listening to each other as well. Sometimes there's some things that we need to listen to that we don't. Sometimes people are trying to tell us something. They don't know how to tell us. We just need to listen. In John chapter 10, verse 27, it says, "My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me." My sheep know my voice. They know me. And because they know me, and because they listen to me, they're going to follow. I love, and you know, you've heard me say this many times, I love how he has always used sheep because they're not the brightest in the bunch. But he says, they hear me, they follow me. I'd love in 2019 for God to look down and says, "My people are hearing me and they're following me." Because if you are following Him and I'm following Him, then He's going to lead us where we're supposed to be. Amen? Where we need to go, where we're supposed to go. But we've got to listen. We've got to pray to Him, we've got to listen to Him, and we also got to share. Many of us say, "Well, I don't wonder why I don't have this person won't come to church. Because you never asked them, probably. Huh? Say, what old so-and-so, why don't he go to church? Well, when did you ask him last? Well, I haven't. Here's the best one. Preacher, will you go over and talk to my neighbor? I said, how long have you known your neighbor? Well, he's been there about 20 years. I said, so you want somebody don't know him from Adam, and he'll think I'm a tax collector, an IRS guy probably, and I'll get shot getting out of my car, but you can walk over to the fence and put your arm on the fence and talk to him about the Lord and church and everything else, and you can get a lot farther than I would. Well, yeah, that makes sense, but you'd be better at it. That's what I said. I said, I don't care about being better at it. You can do it. We've got to share. That's some essentials. If you want to be the best, being the best means we got to do some of the essentials, and that's praying, that's listening, and that's sharing. Even, Grammy, in your Ephesians chapter 6. Ephesians chapter 6. Grammy loves that passage. She loves to talk to the kids about Ephesians chapter 6. Grammy, let me put you on the spot. Can you flip it over? You already know it? You already know it? Oh, flip over there. I'll give you time. Flip over there. I want you to read it. Sometimes when I pull things, I'm going to put you on the spot. I want you to read it. Ephesians chapter 6. You should glance down through there. When you look at this verse right here, you'll know it right here. And as shoes off for your feet, having put on the readiness given by the gospel of peace. Now that's my version, but that's not how the King James says it. When you look, the breastplate of righteousness and all the... You got it now, Grammy? You got it in front of you? No, I don't want you to read any of it. You just got it there. You got it. Why do you, here's what I want to ask you. Why do you tell the kids that? Why do you tell them that passage right there? Why?
You can't face the world without it.
Okay. All right.
Even at their age.
Okay. When you look at that passage in Ephesians chapter 6, verse 15, a lot of that verse 15 is overlooked. Talks about all the other stuff, but we often don't look about what's the key to this thing? What's the key to making other soldiers for the Lord? Huh? What's the key to having other people take on all the things that they need to take on in their life? Well, what's the key to that? What's the key to life, looking at your life and me looking at my life? What's the key to that? When you look at that scripture that I had her pull up, and you look at that, what we like to call the whole armor of God, is that what they call it? I mean, I guess is what we try to call it. They have all the things that I just mentioned. I mean, when you go down through there, you can see all the things that goes with it. But when you look, and he says, "And shoes for your feet, having put on the readiness given by the gospel of peace." You want to change the world? You want to be the best? You want to pray? You want to listen? But you've got to share. You've got to put those feet into action. Going out and telling others. Don't point fingers and say, well, I wonder why this one's not getting saved or this one's not doing this. What have you done? You're part of that. I want you to be the best at the essentials. Praying, listening, sharing. Now we don't like this fourth one that's essential, and that's suffering. To be the best, you've got to suffer a little bit. I had a coach that used to say, Kenny, no pain, no gain. Hated that statement. That's when he'd say, let's run another, boys. You just hold your side. He keeps you on top of the hill. No pain, no gain. Huh? Yeah. You're going to have suffering in this life. Especially if you're doing what you're supposed to do. 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 12 says, "Indeed, all who desire to live a godly life in Christ Jesus will be persecuted." It's going to be that way. It's going to happen. The key is if you're living the life. Now, I have people all the time, I've not had a problem. You know why? Because you're not doing anything. You're not doing anything. I've not felt any persecution. I've not felt any. You know why? Because you've never done anything to feel any persecution. You got to show something for people to see that you're doing something for Christ. Because I promise you, we talk about this in our disciple you a lot. If you're doing something for Christ, somebody's going to say something about it. You're going to lose friends. You're going to lose, and by friends, I mean you're going to lose friends you've had for years. By the way, they probably weren't friends. What I'm saying is, folks, you're going to have some suffering in this world. But to be the best, at being the best at the essentials of praying, listening, and sharing, and suffering, then to be best at, you're going to have some pain. You're going to have some to get through this. I don't know about you, but I want to be the best. I'm tired of going through church after church after church over the country and seeing people, oh, we can't be the best. We're just Christians. What? You can be the best. You can do that. It's amazing that we have people that have to be wrought on all the time. And you say, you can be the best. You can be the best. Man, you kind of got to get the pom-poms out and do this all the time with them. When you just need to say, man, wait a minute. God is the best. He's the very best. I want you to be the best. Number 3 is this, being the best closer. Now, how many, when you say close, how many basketball fans we got here? I know Brad, baseball guy. When I say I want a closer, good closer, what am I talking about? What am I saying? Close it out. I want that guy, right? We want that guy to take it, bring it home for us. He's the closer. Here's one thing that I think we're lacking in the Christian world today. Is people that are ready for anything. They're waiting. Have you ever watched those pictures down there in the bullpen? Dude, they can't wait. The World Series when it was going on. Did you watch them? They was lined up. They was ready to roll, right? They couldn't wait to get in there. Why? It's World Series. It's the top of the thing. Let me tell you something. Every day is your World Series. Every day. Because that's your day. We're not promised another inning. We're not promised another day. We're not promised another second. We're promised today. That's all we're promised. I want you to be the best closer. God wants you to be the best closer you can be. That one that is ready at a moment's notice because there's something at stake here. 2 Timothy 4 and verse 8 says, henceforth there is laid up for me the crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, will award to me on that day, and not to me only, but also to all who have loved his appearing. I want you to close out. How many days do we hear people after people say, oh, but I used to do this, right? I used to sing. I used to do things with kids. And I don't know about you. I've never seen anything in there that says to retire. Huh? Don't say to retire. It says that we got to close out. The goal is what we just read in 2 Timothy is to receive the crown. And unless you've got your crown, which you don't because you're still alive, you've got to keep on trying to be the best you can. Be the best. Being the best to close things out. Don't allow the world, everything. The goal is to make it to heaven. The goal is to change our life. The goal is not down here. The goal is not to go have the best picture in your family, the best quarterback in your family, the best auto mechanic in your family, the best whatever in your family. The best thing that you are and I are here to do is to have the best one that's going to close out, and when it's all over, that we said, wait a minute, where's my crown? Because I've worked too hard. not to see my crown. That's what I want to see from you. And I love going and watching all the things that I've mentioned, having the ball games and the shows and all the things that we've talked about. But I want your child and the next child and your family to know that the main prize is what you learn about on Sunday, what you learn about on Wednesday. I can tell you real quick what kind of family priorities are in your family if the moment you open your mouth. Especially when the kids open their mouth. Priorities. They can be the best at the best of anything down here that they want to be. And we'll have that. And I strive. I want my kids to be the best at whatever they want to be. But I want them to be the best themselves. I want them to be the best at the essentials. And I want them to be the best closer. Because when it's all said and done, that's where it's going to lie right there. We can have all the write up about us that we want in the obituary, but at the end of the day, it's going to be about what kind of best you are for the Lord. Right? That's what's going to happen. So every time that I see, in closing, every time that I see a kid out in the backyard, my kids included in this, shooting a basketball, or throwing a ball, or throwing a football, and all this, and I think, oh, I went by one the other day on one of the roads there in College Station, one of the streets there, and I went by this, and they had a bench where you could see in the backyard, and this kid was kicking a soccer ball into a net. And he just gets so mad. I stopped there at the light, and I watched him kick it 2 or 3 times. And he just gets so mad. It just wasn't going right where he grabbed his head like this. And, he just gets so upset. Why? Because he wants to be the best. He wants to be the best soccer player. He wants to be the best. Go home and say, God, I want to be the best. I want to be the best for this. I want to be the best that I can be. I want to be the best. You say, preacher, but I'm just barely getting. No, don't barely get it. You don't have to barely get it. I serve a God, and you serve a God that we don't have to barely do anything. I get so tired of that. We had a little radio station up in the basement one morning, and I was going to work, and the little lady was on there. I knew who she was. I could tell her voice. She called in though, and they was asking for donations and this and that for their little local radio station. This is exactly what she said. Susan, she said this. She says, I'm as poor as a church mouse. But if I had money, I'd sure give you all something. That's what she told me and said. Well, I knew it was. She had more money than said, well, you were on fire. And I thought, my Lord, call a Christian radio station and say I'm as poor as a church mouse. Folks, you don't listen to that on YouTube. She might burn my ass down. But what I'm saying, we get that mentality. You see what I'm saying? We get a mentality that, being a Christian, you can't have this. You can't have this. You can't have that. Let me tell you something. If I'm going to buy a brand new refrigerator for my house, the Lord's house is going to have a brand new refrigerator. And by the way, the boys is on board. That's what we did, right? We bought, that's what we got. Oh, there's many people probably say, I'm bringing an old refrigerator. No, I don't know the refrigerator, the one that you threw out 10 years ago. It didn't freeze your lunch meat. It won't freeze our lunch meat. You know what I'm saying? We live in that mentality if we don't watch it. You wouldn't do it at your house. So don't do it for God. Don't do it for God. He deserves the best. Why? Because he sent the best to the cross.